A rare moment of political unity for Governor Newsom and President Trump, both pushing investment accounts for children.
Today, the governor celebrated a milestone for the Cal Kids program with 1 million children officially enrolled in state savings accounts.
ABC 7 Eyewitness News political reporter Monica Madden is here with what this means. Monica.
Of course, Governor Gavin Newsom has made his opposition to President Trump one of his key parts of his national persona. But today he was actively encouraging California families to take advantage of both programs, arguing that when it comes to giving kids a financial head start, politics should not get in the way.
Every child deserves a financial head start. That's the message from the Newsom administration on Friday, as the governor announced 1 million children officially enrolled in Cal Kids, the state's education savings accounts.
Giving kids financial assets and resources at the earliest of ages puts them on a path towards a healthier financial future.
It's a rare moment of common ground between Governor Newsom and President Trump.
I'm enthusiastic about encouraging people to get a Trump account,
as leaders encourage families to take advantage of both programs.
Cal Kids and Trump accounts that are going to work very complementary.
Cal Kids launched in 2022, providing eligible children up to $1,500 in education savings accounts. Trump accounts are different. Children born between 2025 and 2028 get a one-time automatic $1,000 deposit into a personal investment account, similar to an IRA. Eligible children under 18 can also get one. Since opening in early July, 600,000 Californians have enrolled their children in Trump accounts. Newsom thinks even more stand to gain.
Hope people get the benefit of this program and don't look at the politics of it.
Do you think that is the barrier for why?
I think it's a legit barrier. I mean, it's just going to be. I'm pretty aggressive pushing back against Trump, but not on this.
Framing this as a key part in addressing America's growing economic inequalities.
Newsom says this fall, the state is launching a new tool to make it easier for families to see which local, state, and federal accounts their kids qualify for, with the goal of letting them stack their benefits all in one place.
The headline here could be, they agreed on something.
I know.
Let's start with that, right? You mentioned this is a really unusual political agreement, but one of the people behind the Trump accounts also made a broader point today about California's approach to wealth and I guess the connection to the billionaire tax proposal.
Yes, exactly. I was asking Brad Gerstner about whether or not he sees this as something the next administration continues federally. And, he said he's having conversations with some of the presidential contenders or potential ones, many of them being Democrats who have floated the idea of this wealth tax. And he said we shouldn't be demonizing success, considering a lot of the private sector is contributing to these financial accounts. Micron making an investment today, the Dell company, the Dell family doing some of the Trump investment initially. So he said we need to be making sure that we're striking that balance and opening this opportunity up to all American kids.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Monica.